Have you noticed the older you get, the fewer friends truly remain by your side? At first, it can feel unsettling, as if something is wrong. But what if I told you this is not a loss, but a hidden gift? Carl Jung believed it is a sign that you're stepping into a journey of spiritual awakening. So why does this happen? Why do faces that were once close begin to feel distant? Jung reminds us, when we start living more authentically, when we stop wearing masks to be accepted, a shift occurs. Relationships built on convenience, habit, or filling a void cannot survive in the presence of truth. This is not rejection, it is transformation. When the inner world changes, the outer world rearranges itself, and in that quiet space, something extraordinary begins to emerge. You notice it first in your body. The tension after a conversation, the relief when a plan is canceled. Your nervous system recognizes the truth before your mind can even admit it. This is not failure, it is quiet sorrow, a gentle mourning for what once was. A recognition that certain roles, certain habits, no longer suit the person you're becoming. Boundaries are not walls, they are clarity. Every no is a deeper yes to what truly matters. Energy returns, your voice steadies. Silence ceases to feel frightening and becomes nourishment. Then comes the honest self-inventory. What brings me peace? Where do I feel diminished? With whom am I fully myself? Unperformed, unedited? Practice gentle recalibration. Sit for 10 minutes doing nothing. Write one page of unfiltered truth. Take a slow walk without music. Call someone and answer sincerely, "How are you?" Signs of a true connection. Safety comes before excitement. Curiosity replaces judgment. Reciprocity replaces performance. There is space to pause without fear of losing each other. Let farewells be blessings, not verdicts. Release with gratitude. Do not distort the past to justify distance. You are not closing your heart, you are recalibrating it. Many are surprised to realize the older they grow, the fewer close friends remain. But this is not emptiness. Like a pruned tree, lifeless branches fall, making room for stronger, healthier ones to grow. As people change, their perspective on life changes too. The noise that once excited now feels hollow. Superficial gatherings fade away, making space for a deeper, safer, and more authentic longing. After periods of silence that feel lonely, we begin to cherish those who are truly close. Few as they may be, their presence brings peace. No effort, no masks, only sincerity. The value of friendship is not in numbers, but in depth. A single sincere relationship can nourish the soul more than 100 shallow ones. Fewer friends, but more authenticity. Less noise, but more inner peace. In that stillness, we finally dare to ask, what truly matters to me? And in that moment, you begin to find fulfillment from within. You learn to befriend yourself, to sit in silence without feeling empty, to welcome weekends with no plans as freedom, freedom to think, create, and listen to yourself. When the inner world has been cleared, the right people no longer need to be chased. They recognize you by the light you no longer hide. These relationships are no longer random. They are rare harmonies, souls, finding one another across the vast ocean of life. In the end, you realize true wealth is not measured by the number of friends, but by the depth of connection and the love your heart can give and receive. And when you have learned to befriend yourself, you are never truly alone. On this journey of life, remember, what is precious is not the number of companions, but the depth of connection that nourishes the soul. Cherish those who remain. Cherish the silent moments where you can hear yourself. And most importantly, learn to befriend the most important person of all, yourself. So having fewer friends is never a lack. It is the soul's refinement after the storms of growth. It is a sign you are entering a deeper stage of spiritual awakening. where fulfillment is no longer sought outside, but found within. You learn to become your own soulmate, to sit in silence without feeling empty, to smile at your own shadows without fear. And from that peace, the relationships that remain in your life are no longer coincidences, but rare harmonies, like souls finding each other in a vast sea of humanity. In the end, you see, true wealth is not in the number of friends, but in the depth of connection and the love your heart can give and receive. And once you have learned to befriend yourself, you are never truly alone. If this message resonates with you, leave a like, share, or comment. Your story may be the very light someone else needs today.